my protection.
Protection from what?
Koryuken.
We're gonna be in the new world in no time. This is exhilarating. Get excited.
Caleb?
Nate.
That's my name. So, Caleb, me and Micah have watched a few of these previous ones. This is Payday 2. Payday 2 is basically a looter shooter. Basically, you okay, there's multiple ways.
Shoot.
Yeah, you
Okay.
loot and shoot. Basically, except you can choose how you go about this. Some people choose to go the stealthy way, you know, light armor, you break in silently, you take out the security guards, and then you, you take the hostages quietly and silently, and the police aren't notified, and then you basically do what you need to do, and you peace out. Badger doesn't do that here.
Ah.
Badger, he goes the chaotic route. The chaotic route is basically guns blazing and basically survive until your job is done and then leave, then head out. Previous ones, he's shown us basically him becoming, him doing like the sociopath perk, sociopath way of playing. There's a character who literally has a chicken head mask on and speaks with like a tape recorder. And yeah, he's a character, but there's all these different ways of like all these different like little silly weapons. Like there's comically large boxing gloves. There's literally a spear. You chuck spears at people. There is a 24 round M1 Garand. M1 Garands don't come with 24. Like how many does a clip usually hold? Like 6?
I thought it was like
Something like that.
So
Eight.
they make
Yeah.
some that like
Have the
have
extended.
like an extended box, internal box magazine.
Well, Badger unlocked the one where it's a 24 like round M1 Garand.
Take like 3 of the clips and just pack them in.
Yeah, and then of course there's also there's a running joke in this, a giant spoon.
Yep.
Basically, imagine beating up a bunch of police officers with a giant spoon. And yeah, it's just too crazy for words. There's a bunch of different stuff you can do in this, but basically what he's doing in these different videos is he's building his character up in different ways. For instance, a character that basically the more he drinks, the more powerful he gets. And that's what we have in this. The Stoic Perk deck, that's the name of the route that he's going, where his character, basically by drinking and taking damage, becomes too angry to die. You ever read that?
Master?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, except using like a
With guns.
M16 machine gun and like heavy armor. He's basically a brick that just is bulletproof and just refuses to go down. Much like me whenever y'all chuckle fucks make me drink on stream. I refuse to go down. I have yet to have a hangover from any of the streams that I've done.
Wow.
No,
Don't challenge them.
I'll challenge them.
Oh,
I ain't afraid. Iron Liver ain't going nowhere, baby. Iron Liver's going nowhere.
It says quitting at the end of this year.
Okay, at the end
You've
of
got
this
a
year.
year.
Okay,
You got 6 months.
okay, y'all got 6 months to make Iron Liver quit.
That means death. Don't.
No, that's just my nickname. That's what they call me on stream. Good old Iron Liver. And honestly, after this year is done, I will stop drinking on stream. And I'll be sad about it to an extent because, usually people tune in to see me drink, but I'm just going to focus on doing more gaming stuff. Which, by the way, people aptly reminded me, Micah, of that time you came over and played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii as Agent Micah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Agent Micah on the scene.
That game was a lot harder than I remembered.
Yeah. And people keep talking about the thumbnail, like your face on top of Leon Kennedy's body, and it's just it's you
wish.
doing this face, it's you going.
I wish. Leon's a beast, man.
Leon's a friggin' monster. Now, have you played the remake one yet? Oh my gosh, dude. The remake is super good. I love the remake, the Resident Evil 4 remake. Yeah. It's hard to believe that that game is now officially 20 years old.
Dang it. I was going to say, don't say that.
Oof.
And I'm turning 37 tomorrow.
Oof.
Yeah. Good Lord. This old man is getting tired of the internet's BS. Look at all these grays in my well, you can't really see them. I got a couple grays here. My stepmom said she was so jealous of me. She's just like, Nate, I started dyeing my hair because it was going gray when I was like 31. You're 37 and you barely have any grays in your hair. And I'm like, good genetics, I guess? I don't know. That's like y'all. I mean, y'all are blessed with good genetics.
Yeah, I got some gray.
Some of it's starting to turn loose.
Oh,
It's getting
come
a
on.
little thin.
Nah, come on, man. I was going to say, even if you go bald, you'd be like, I was going to say, that'd be a bold choice.
You look like Jason Statham is what you're saying.
Exactly. See what I mean? Dude, yeah. Could you imagine Caleb Statham? Caleb Statham, there you go. You just got to put on a British accent and pretend to be his brother.
I'll work on it.
Yeah. All right, so what you're trying to say is you want me to act like I'm Jason Statham's brother. All right, I'll do my best. Oh, wait, I'm not short enough. I joke. Jason Statham is a man of adequate height. I mean, look at Rosie. Look at who he pulled. Rosie Huntington Whiteley. I mean, gotta be doing something right. But yeah, enough about Jason Statham and the ever horrific march of time forward. Let's watch some Russian Badger become a human rock, basically too drunk to die. Is everybody ready?
Probably not.
Well, no, I'm never ready for Badger. Anyway, let's go.
How much money will we lose if I lit up this whole doctor's office?
You would regret that decision.
Do it. No, do it. Do it.
No balls.
Use the explosive shotgun.
Whoa.
Double AA-12.
Don't worry, dude. I won't lean into Stoic too hard. 2 seconds later.
Quite literally.
I'm actually suffering from liver failure from my crippling alcohol addiction. Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that.
Cheers, bro. I'll drink to that. Mr. Gorbachev, I tore down this wall!
Stoic is by far the dumbest perk deck in Payday 2, and that's really saying something, because Payday 2 alone is already dumb as shit. But it's
He's
the
Miller
good kind of
fucking
dumb,
with
like the this is stupid,
assault
but I
weapon.
kind of like it at the same time type dumb.
What the hell?
You're up against the wall,
I really just want to sleep on radio guy.
Not again. I refuse. You can't keep getting away with this. He just jumped through the wall. He
phased
disappeared.
through the
Stoicism
wall.
is the ability to endure pain or hardship without displaying feelings or complaint. But again, since this is Payday 2, it's the ability to endure pain or hardship without displaying feelings or complaint with liquor.
Find that zen place in your mind.
Sweet liquor.
Is this the game where they have like Sam Fisher come out of nowhere and drop kick you?
Yes. Those are, yeah, those assholes. And basically they just like ninja kick you,
Yeah.
and then they just start hitting you with batons. Yeah.
The pain. Because with Duke's whiskey-filled hip flask, it doesn't matter how many times you get shot. One swig of Jack Daniels and the pain goes away.
Just a flesh wound.
I am the Liquor Ricky. I realize this makes no sense, not only because your character never suffers the ill effects of alcohol, like dizziness, blurred vision, or loss of motor function after pounding that much whiskey, but Payday 2 logic is second only to Skyrim logic.
What third world country made this drill?
It's a vault. What do we need? A drill. It's a bigger vault. What do we need? 2 drills. You can't just like stack smaller drills to make the damage of a bigger drill. This makes no sense. This is like shooting yourself with low caliber bullets to build up your resistance to higher calibers. It doesn't make sense.
Dragon Ball
Some
Z logic.
Skyrim, you
Yeah,
are
basically.
over encumbered. You're gonna eat 40 pounds of raw glass type logic.
Oh, damn, bro, I picked up this basket, and now I weigh 6,000 pounds. Let me eat this basket now to fix the problem. Bro, actually, you're in the middle of a fight. As a Nordic axe is swinging down towards your face, you hit the pause menu, 80 wheels of cheese. Going straight
Yeah.
down your throat, bro.
And if you don't like the hip flask logic, then just buy my Gamer Stuff shaker instead. It may not have any fucking
Hey.
whiskey in it, but it could, because it's now available to bully and
This
threaten
is
you
a
into
threat.
consuming consuming gamer subs 24/7 like I did throughout recording this video.
That is the only Badger Cup I don't have. I've got his T-Rex one, and I got his Error one, but I don't have the This Is a Threat Cup.
You also don't have the Renegade one.
Well, we aren't part of Gamer Subs, so I really wish we were. I really wish we had our own flavor. What would our flavor of Gamer Subs be? Renegade Ranch. I'm just joking.
Ugh.
I know. I'm messing. I know. I hate ranch too. I hate ranch too.
No, I like ranch. It just wouldn't be.
I don't want to drink it.
Like,
okay, you know what? I'm gonna have Azure Pearl. I think it was Azure Pearl. They sent me an image of a ranch soda. There's an actual ranch flavored soda out there.
Sir.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I mean, I understand ranch is like a seasoning, but I can't imagine it. Yeah. No.
I hate ranch. I never liked it. But a good flavor. I would like ours to be like a. What kind of flavor do y'all like? Like a blue raspberry?
Like I was thinking like raspberry. It starts with R. You know.
Testosterone.
Yeah.
Testosterone and gunpowder.
That's it. Testosterone and gunpowder. T&G. Testosterone and gunpowder. If you ask what the T&G stands for, testosterone and gunpowder. Courtesy of Caleb. Two things Caleb is not in short supply of. A man, he is more man than anyone else here, aside from MICAH, who is Coffee Shop Jesus.
It's not a competition. It's fine.
Well, you're brothers, so go for it. I guess that tracks.
This is a sponsorship, but this sponsor is actually
I don't think that's right.
Sponsor Jello, and he can attest to how incredible this shit is.
I want to fucking kill myself.
Trust me, I've
You know
drank
what?
it all.
Y'all dare me to do that with this?
No.
No.
Yes, let's do it right now.
Is there?
Well, let's be honest. Is there anything we could say to stop you? Is it really a dare?
No.
No.
I'm just stupid.
Baja Blast, right? Look. Little lip pouch.
Oh, that's tart. Oh, that's tart.
What's in that?
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, it burns. But it tastes good.
What are the ingredients of that?
There's a lot. Oh my god.
Let's give it the low T breakdown. We might have to.
There are a lot.
Ah. Oh god, my tongue's green.
It's got a lot of vitamins.
Oh yeah, it's actually really good.
Artificial dyes.
Natural and artificial flavor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Artificial.
Oh no.
Red 40. I knew it.
FD&C yellow number 5.
Oh.
FD&C blue number 1.
Nate, you're going to grow 3 heads.
I'd be even more annoying to the rest of the internet.
Bunch of stuff I can't pronounce.
Well, we can't
There's
call it
sucralose.
testosterone anymore.
Wait, silica? That's weird.
Oh. Yeah. I think it's because there's a silica packet in there. Like,
so they put it in as an ingredient.
yeah, they ground it up and just threw it in. It's just like, they won't notice. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Damn. Okay.
Change the name to vagina water.
I think there actually might be a flavor called that.
Oh no.
I think they...
Oh, you know, there's actually... Okay, there is actually a flavor called lean. And do you know who they had on the cover of it and got in trouble for it? Joe Biden. Joe Biden was on the outside of it, and then they got a call from the Secret Service saying, "Hey, you're not allowed to display the current sitting president on a misleading product." And to which they were like, "Okay," and they just put like the glasses, the big nose, and the mustache on him.
The Groucho glasses.
Yeah, the Groucho glasses. They literally put the Groucho glasses on him, and it's one of the funniest. Like, the original jars of lean are, like, all gone now. You can't get the original ones with just Joe Biden on it. It's got the Groucho Biden. Groucho Joe.
Red Bull was
Groucho
good
Joe
until
Biden.
it didn't have enough caffeine. White Monster Boomer Juice was perfect until it gave me splitting headaches. Coffee was fantastic until I started shitting my pants. And G Fuel, well, G Fuel has always been trash and made me feel like I overdosed on vitamin gummies. I went dummy off of Flintstone gummies. I'm sure you did, Chad.
Pop one of these and then forget about her.
Seriously, here's a scoop of G Fuel filled with ingredients that spike your
take
blood
2 of
sugar,
those every
leading to an
morning.
inevitable crash. Why the
Flintstones
hell
gummies?
is it so
No,
damn
no,
big?
the-
Here's
the,
a scoop of Gamer Subs,
one a
less
day
than a
men invited
quarter
gummies.
of the size. Some flavors are less than 1/5 of the size, and it's non-glycemic, so it doesn't touch your blood sugar, making it keto and diabetic friendly. No bullshit, just 100 milligrams of caffeine per scoop with essential vitamins to keep me focused. Most of the time I go 2 scoops of watermelon ice because I'm 200 pounds and my body resists caffeine like it resists communism. But it's not a shot of adrenaline that makes me want to fight a bear. It's just a light tailwind in my day without feeling jittery or like death is rapidly approaching.
My body, I have to drink like 4 cups of coffee a day because my body resists caffeine like I resist communism.
I mean, look, I'm just saying, you look at the date I was born and the fall of the Soviet Union. May or may not be
They were afraid. They knew you were coming.
I knew.
Yeah. You know when the internet knew, or you know when the world knew my birthday was coming? Because it was the same day that Who Framed Roger Rabbit was released.
Oh.
Also, it was Bruce Campbell's 30th birthday.
Oh.
You don't even want to know about my birthday.
No. No, I don't think we do. It's like anytime people celebrate 420, you know, 420 just blaze. Oh, you mean Hitler's birthday?
No.
Literally, it's Hitler's birthday. People are just like, wait, what?
From a heart attack. If it's good enough for drone operators overseas, just the surveillance kind, not the Predator missile kind, it's good enough for you. Shout out to my boy Brian, yeeting drones into the sky.
Friendly Predator missile.
Oh yeah, he had
Try
to censor
yourself
this
with a free
because
sample
YouTube
pack. You will have to pay maybe $5 or $10 for shipping so you don't bankrupt them. But I'm willing to bet you'll love it, and buying anything in the shop with code BADGER gets you 10% off. And if you want my shaker, you better hurry, because there's a limited supply, and I imagine they'll sell out fast. So if you want one, get one, and use code BADGER. This is a threat. Gamer Subs, that orphanage was just the beginning. Gamer Subs, the thirst demolisher. With the gamer juice out of the way, let's get back to the liquor.
Now that this little disturbance is settled, let's get back to work.
Technically, Stoic works by reducing the damage you take by 75%, and this 75 is slowly applied over a 12-second time frame, during which, if you take a sip of whiskey, all that pending damage immediately goes away, like it never happened.
I feel better already.
Your life depends on whether or not you take a swig of whiskey or not. That is pretty fun. There is a 10-second cooldown on it.
I just imagine from Fallout New Vegas, you take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen.
Well, so there is a perk you can take at the beginning of New Vegas, and maybe 3, where it's like it caps your level at like 30 or something, but you can't get addicted to drugs, so you can just take all the drugs and it's worth like a bunch of levels worth of
just like all next thing you know, here you go on like Psycho, and you're just like just eat all the drugs, and then next thing you know, you're just an unstoppable killing machine.
So, turns out.
My God.
So holding off your slurp until you've taken a beating is critical, but every enemy you kill reduces the cooldown by 1 second, meaning murdering yourself back to health is an option.
Don't plan your funeral yet!
Stoic! Stoic! Give me my flask, you asshole! Note that all of your armor is converted into health, so you technically got no Kevlar on, but you are a giant ball of flesh, like those delicious meat sleds they serve at the best Mexican restaurants.
A 30-inch sled for a family combines both nachos.
Sled. You had me at sled. Santa Claus comes straight out of Guadalajara with your fucking meal.
Pulling up out of fucking. Y'all ever been to Juarez?
Yeah, I was about to say Juarez. And to make slaughtering scores of law enforcement through sheer force of liquor even dumber, there's only one weapon that'll do the job. Or rather, 2 weapons that'll do the job. Akimbo Brothers Grimm 12-gauge shotguns. I don't know how Duke manages to take a swig of whiskey every 10 seconds when he's holding a shotgun in each hand, but with this much damage, I don't really care.
Kneel before the Duke!
I am still trying to get the hang of this drinking while dual-wielding akimbo shotguns. Ow. Oh, thanks, Taser. That's the only description I have for that pasta, let's be real. You literally shot a drunken man dual-wielding akimbo Grimms. Fuck around and find out.
You'll be like, why didn't you just tase the armed assailants?
Believe me, I did.
We tried that. It did not work.
You can go dummy on the ammo count. With the stando mags and close by aced, it basically makes you into a walking, wasted anti-aircraft gun with 54 shells ready to lag your frame rate into the single digits.
Who would like a bag of bullets?
I'm gonna kill your frames. I'm just gonna murder every single one of your frames. Your computer's gonna explode. Ow, that hurts. Oh my god, I'm basically a walking anti-aircraft gun. My frames for these Grims. Oh my god, please give me a medic back. Even if they notice us, it's okay. That dude literally disappeared. Tunguska. Human Tunguska.
Najee, for me, you keep shooting your gun and it's actually lagging my game.
My frame rate has never been lower in this game. Like, never.
It's so bad, isn't it?
Major upside here is that you're sticking it to the liberals.
You shouldn't be allowed to buy a fully automatic 12-gauge shotgun with a high-capacity extended magazine.
I agree. That's why I bought 2.
Exactly.
Flip my right turn signal while turning left. Take that, fucking liberal. Major downside here is that no matter how many ammo bags you bring, it's never enough. You output so many fucking rounds so quickly, you at least have to run Scavenger Ace for ammo pickup, otherwise every 30 seconds you'll be saying 5 bullets left. But you can make things easier on yourself with the right skills, and now that you know that you're an alcoholic 2K22 Tunguska anti-aircraft gun, it's time to start screaming with high-value targets, because any enemy you yell at automatically takes 15% more damage, 50% more if further than 10 meters, and bonus points if you bring along Dragon's Breath rounds so the enemies can start screaming too.
Let's go!
Let me yell at him. There we go. Take that, asshole. I'm doing extra damage to you because I yelled at you, bulldozer. Now die. Okay, the only thing that's annoying about Dragon's Breath is sometimes they don't burn. They're just kind of crispy and they're not dead yet, and you gotta shoot them again. Sorry, I didn't mean to, Grouse. Convert him. He could have been a soldier for our side. He just would have been a little extra crispy. He's still good. He still works.
He's a little done around the edge.
And any alcoholic anti-aircraft gun screaming at strangers obviously needs an audience, which is where the controller tree comes in. With a combination of hostage taker, partners in crime, joker, and confident, you can convert 2 enemy SWAT members onto your team that not only give you 30% more health, not only regenerate 4.5% of your health every 5 seconds, but are tanky as shit and willing to shoot the cops they just betrayed. I don't know how your character convinces a top-tier SWAT member to put his gun down, handcuff himself, then start shooting back at fellow SWAT members, but I'm not complaining. Ew, perfect. Number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and turn around and shoot every one of your buddies in the face, please.
Safety's off.
And he's on the scene.
That's wild.
This guy's actually body
like brainwashing.
Yeah.
It's like fully effective brainwashing.
blocking while I'm ripping off an ATM. This is amazing. I love these guys.
They need to work on their onboarding process, because the fact that you can take a cop hostage for 2 seconds, and be like, hey man, you should probably kill your friends. He's like, well,
hey, you got me. Can't argue with that.
He said what? Sign me the fuck up.
You son of a bitch,
yeah.
I'm in.
I'll buy you 2 bean burritos if you kill them. Oh shit! Oh,
you gon' make me act up. Over 9000 Saw is a must-have secondary, because if there's anybody that I want holding the device that can shred both people and locks in a matter of seconds, it's the guy that's completely shit-faced off a cheap whiskey.
Is that a fucking saw?
yo, hit the fucking kegger.
Yo, I'm just cutting through all these dudes.
Just dice them up.
Through this door, Patrick. Cut through this door. Quick.
There we go.
Oh
there we
shit!
go.
What the fuck?
Damn, that was quick.
What? I've never seen anybody do that in my life. What a god.
Taser, he's in the street. I'm taking ammo.
Cut him in half. Come here, buddy.
Just cut through his shield.
Especially if you're raiding the DOJ, because once the invincible Captain Winter shows up, you're gonna want to drunkenly tell him to fuck off with something special.
That psycho just killed one of us with a saw.
You can see
Oh my god. I got this. Out of the way. I'm falling back. I am unloading into his back so hard. Get the fuck out of here. You came to the wrong Department of Justice.
Nolan, kill him.
I'm gonna cut him in half.
Y'all are sawing Captain Winter.
What is happening? Grouse, is Captain Winter spin-botting right now?
Basically.
What was that? He refuses to die, Banana Enthusiast. He just straight up won't die. He's kind of like Thanos, but worse.
He works for the Department of Justice.
Thanos, but a bureaucrat.
No. Why was that no so guttural? That sounded like
because it was genuine.
That was fighting for your life. Which heister is the best in bed? I mean, Sydney's probably a front runner. If you can have some Bose noise-canceling headphones on. I don't know. Jimmy would probably kill you. You get into bed with jacket. I don't think that's supposed to go there.
Extra style points if you run the Venom mask on Stoic, where instead of showing no emotion, you're showing every possible emotion at once, and Glowing Eyes Wojak is an acceptable alternative for the crippling alcoholism you're currently enduring.
What the fuck did I make? I just turned Venom into a rat? Like, what did I do? Is Venom a juggalo now? Okay, I found it. Oh, that's drip. This is such drip. Anti-Venom? Alcoholic anti-Venom?
Why are you doing like the eyes emoji?
It's literally the eyes emoji.
The more I look at it, the more I hate it.
Same goes for using the bottle of whiskey as a melee weapon. If you're not smacking cops with a bottle of Jack Daniels when your shotties run dry, you shouldn't be running Stoic.
Consider it done!
Peak Stoic is using all of the above with high explosive frag rounds on your shotties because the damage they output is absolute ass, but their ability to bounce everyone around and obliterate cover makes Malaysia look like a picnic.
Why did you resist a police officer?
Why are you police officers?
I blew up Malaysia.
Oh no, accuracy no longer required. Shield user, fuck you.
It's fun. You know, you just get
I'm convinced that AG is so bad at damaging. He's still alive, Grouse.
It is
the fun bar is maxed out. The useful bar is 0. Literally just spin around in circles and fire.
Spin around in circles and fire.
Like, even your own dudes are gonna survive. I'm just gonna sprint down the hallway and just firing at my feet. I'm more likely to kill a taser by bouncing him into one of your lines of fire like a clay pigeon than actually killing him myself. Why do I do no damage with it? All right, let's see it. Okay.
So you want to get behind it and just
blow in the bag with the stairs.
Disaster. How long can I keep the taser?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
I think you've got the hang of Stoic now. You're finally understanding that no matter if it's a bookstore, a department store, or jewelry store with enough liquor...
Is that the JoJo's mask that turns Dio into a vampire?
Yes, it is.
confidence, and a firearm, everything is free.
I'm glad we pulled this off in such a civilized way.
Why are all of you looking straight up on...
What the fuck?
Why are
Whoa,
both
is this a
of you
meme?
doing
Is this a meme?
Nice and quiet.
Please tell me this is a bit.
Guys.
Please tell me this is a bit.
Draw any attention. What do you mean? What are you talking about? There's no bit. Oh my god, we were set up!
Everything is free.
They operate off of a bartering system as long as you have a gun.
Wait, everything is free and flying at you normally is in
This is worse. This is worse than the I'm gonna kill you through the magic of friendship and this gun I found.
And once you max out the perk deck, you not only get the massive healing benefits of whiskey we already covered, but an extra 50% kickback on your health every time you drink. Believe me when I say that once you get to this point, you'll feel so powerful that physics don't apply to you anymore.
Now this is how it's done.
Oh wait, why is Badger just sliding everywhere on my screen?
I'm frictionless. I don't fuck with that physics shit. I don't play that shit. And then I'ma just stop. And then I'ma exit. Michael Jackson just he just turn 360 and walk away.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's Stoic. I'm so done with this video. I'm gonna go get blasted off a cheap gin out of this adult sippy cup that you better fucking buy. I swear to God.
My goodness.
What was that even about?
Huh?
Like, that wasn't even like, I thought they were going to go through a full mission.
No, there's no mission.
That
It's
was
just funny
highlights
moments.
of funny moments.
Yep.
Yeah, funny moments plus him explaining his build that he's going for with that specific character. He did do a video explaining Payday 2 and all that, you know, like what all it does, but yeah, there's not much they didn't even complete missions in that. He just explained to you like what the thing was, you know. You can go stealthy if you're a boring casual, or you can go full chaos and just destroy everything. And that's basically how Badger operates. Badger is controlled chaos. And I love it. I'm sad he's not putting out as many videos as he used to, but he's going at his pace. Plus, he's a dad now, so yeah, he's got other things to worry about. You know, like teaching his kid not to like Teaching his kid not to use skibbity in everyday sentences.
Ugh.
I know, right? Good lord. So, alright everybody. That was the Russian Badger, showing us how a human rock is basically too drunk to die. I mean, and I also did a dumb, and I can still feel it pretty raw right here. Oh, it still hurts. But yeah, anywho, I guess that's gonna do it for this one. So, I mean, hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and hopefully we haven't scared y'all off yet. So, anything else y'all want to add before we head out?
I don't think so.
No.
Buy our merch whenever we make it.
Yep.
Okay. Till next time, everybody. I'm Nate.
Micah.
And Caleb.
See you then, everyone. Peace.